No, that's his first experience. Come on now. It's amazing. Really. Barbecue. Ooh. Look at the takeover. Oh my gosh. You're kidding me. They're literally taking over Dallas. What is up? Welcome back. Today I'm reacting to some TikToks about Europeans in America for the first time. Obviously, they're there for the World Cup. There was a lot of speculation going into the World Cup of how it would be, and I know a lot of Europeans are scared of America. So let's see what some of the Europeans have experienced so far. I honestly have no idea what we're about to see. What's up? If you haven't met me yet, my name is Aaron, and this is Aaron on Reacts. Through this channel, I'm discovering everything about Europe, the people, the culture, the sports, the music, the experience. And obviously, with a global event like the World Cup, there's so many people traveling to the US. So as a citizen, it's nice to see Europeans experience. Since I'm discovering Europe, I want to know what the European people think of the US. So yeah, what's it like on their very first time here? Hopefully we'll get some good stories. I post videos every single day, so make sure you hit like and subscribe. And now let's get into these videos.
Arrived in New York as we make our way up towards Boston for Scotland's first game.
Scottish man.
The size of this cement mixer. Check out the state of that. But bad news, folks. United Airlines lost my luggage.
No, that's his first experience. Come on now. That's terrible.
Luckily, I kept the important stuff like my Scotland shirts and my kilt in my hand luggage because I knew this could happen, right?
Smart man.
I've had to make an emergency pit stop over at the gas station across the street, toothbrushes and deodorant and all that kind of stuff. Next thing, if you've not arrived in America yet for the World Cup, let me tell you, it is absolutely scorching.
It's hot. It's hot. He's letting you know. Also, he's in Boston, which is known as being, it's more north in America, so it's not as hot. Like, I'm from Georgia, which is, it's so hot there all the time. I think this week the temperature is between like 26 Celsius and like 35. And it's raining every day. That's with the rain cooling it off. Let's see the comments. Oh, I hear Shrek the Ogre. That's awesome. Well, Edinburgh Airport lost my luggage, so we're even. Dude, it's only June. We are just preheating. That's so true. It's going to get so hot there. Look at the size of this cement mixer. And it's normal size. To an American, that's completely normal. So it's awesome to see his reaction as a European. I've never heard anyone describe New York as scorching. New York City's weather, 79 degrees. It's not even that hot, according to this. 79 would be like, 27 degrees, something like that. As a Scottish living in America, please don't drink the water. Oh gosh, so true. Do not. If you go, do not drink tap water. Don't forget your sunscreen and hat, and please stay hydrated. Also, either buy a Metro Pass or invest in a rental car or Uber because you cannot walk everywhere in the US. It's not pedestrian friendly. That's so true. That's one thing Europe just absolutely destroys the US at is transportation. Public transportation is so nice in Europe, and the US, it just basically is non-existent. Pro tip, if they lose or delay your luggage, ask the baggage counter for a toiletries kit. They will give you a little satchel with all the stuff in it for free. Okay, that's a pro tip. Why are people acting like it's 92? Isn't hot as heck. Oh, it's mild. It's not even summer. It's only June. Get out of here, you guys. 92 is hot, and we all know it. So true, it's hot. And humid, too. If you haven't, please get sunscreen and put it on your ears and parts of your hair. Burn scalp is miserable. Wow, people are being really friendly. They're really saying, hey, dude, like, hope you enjoyed here, but you make sure you do this just to be prepared. Scotland is absolutely thriving in Boston. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is awesome. The bagpipes, the kilts. Oh, this is amazing. By the way, Boston is such an amazing city. If you ever visit the US, I would recommend Boston. It's really, really a nice place. It also has a huge sports culture if you're into sports. Wow, this is great. They're literally, the Tartan Army of Scotland is literally taking over Boston. This is amazing. That was great. This feels like a real life version of Quidditch. World Cup, so true. I feel like we need to party with other countries like this all the time. Yes. Guys, I'm having major FOMO. Me too. I'm having major FOMO. Hey mom, since Scotland slept over last night, can we sleep over at their place next? Everyone wants to go to Scotland now. That's up next on the tourist list. Boston is perfect for the Scottish, a match made in heaven. So true. It really is. Boston's like, it's the sports, this pub vibe. It's really, really nice. We needed this. America needed this. True. This is the cutest thing ever. Like, America has guessed. How long will Scotland be in Boston? That's true. How long? Till the 19th for the last group match. What's it? Wow. Okay. So the first match was on like the 12th or 13th, and they're going to be there for a week, I guess. That's amazing. Honestly, it makes me so happy. Everyone having fun around the world here in Mexico and America. Boston discovering tourism. True. That's amazing. Oh. They're taking over this pub. I think Europeans are doing just fine in the US. I love that. It feels like we're hosting the world's summer camp this year. It's so true. Like the energy that the Europeans bring to America is just so contagious, you know, especially for big sporting events like this. I mean, sports culture in Europe is just on another level than the US. So it's really nice to see this. It kind of feels like the rest of the world is come and helped us celebrate our 250th. True. America has its 250th birthday of a country this year, as a country this year. I'm not gonna lie, we need this so bad. Our energy here has gotten so dark. That's true. I know we like to throw jabs back and forth, but I really do hope everyone currently visiting, whether from Europe or somewhere else, is having a great time. For real, who's the loud one now? Now they know. That's so true. Who's the loud one now? Because Europeans always say, oh, Americans are so loud when they visit. So that's actually true. Europeans are living it up in the US. Now they know why we're always loud and smiling. True. The most EU outfit I've ever seen. That's awesome. That is awesome. As a Bostonian, so he's from Boston, I love seeing so many people from other countries enjoying my city. Makes me think I live somewhere cool. I need this energy. We need to show the world that we aren't a reflection of our government trying to make it political. I don't want to make it political. I just want to see people having fun. Who wouldn't love ice and air conditioning? So true. America's known for both things. This is so true. Like the vibe is just so amazing. America needed this. And from these videos so far, it seems like Europeans are really enjoying the US.
They have the craziest thing here in America.
Oh gosh.
It's blazing hot outside. But look at this. I'm going to step into this establishment and it's chilly. It's hot outside, but when you step in, it's like a winter's day.
He's discovering the American AC. It is so true. Like it's 30, 35 degrees in the summer and you walk into your office building or to a store and it is ice cold. It's like 20 degrees inside, maybe 19. And you're like, oh my gosh, it really is cold. You need a jacket inside, but outside you wouldn't get near a jacket. So that's a huge contrast. That's funny he's discovering that though. I'm gonna need you to try to stay in or out. The AC costs a lot. That's so true. Like it's so common for parents to get mad at children when they leave the door open in the US because they're like, the AC is getting out. Basically, like if you don't close all the doors, the air conditioning is gonna go out and that's costs a lot of money to reheat the house. Stop letting the air out. Stop going in and out like that. Y'all are letting the cool air out. We learned this as children. It's so true. As an HVAC technician, HVAC is heating, what is V? Heating, vacuum, air conditioning, something like that. I see where I can make a lot of money. Oh yeah, he could go to Europe. Using a air conditioning to cool our establishment versus ice blocks is how we have a lot of, I don't know, that's a weird comment. Is there no AC in Europe? No, they just put giant ice blocks. No, they just ship giant ice blocks of ice to place in the center store. That's not true. I've never seen that before. How are you wearing oh, he's messing with the people. How are you wearing a jacket? That is so true. All right, let's go to the next one.
Dad, we're on his way to Texas.
Texas, let's go. My cowboy hat is from Texas. I lived in Dallas for 2 years and overall lived in Texas for 5 years.
Looking forward to most. Some big steaks, big trucks, and HEB.
This guy knows what he's talking about. Big trucks, big steaks, and HEB. HEB, if you don't know, is a grocery store. It's a Texas grocery store, so that's awesome.
What you're not looking forward to? I-35.
I-35. Oh, that's traffic. So much traffic. It's the interstate, so it's the highway. It's full. That was awesome. Oh, HEB's loving it. Look. And yes, the 3 lions of Texas. Will you be cheering on the lads? England. He's looking forward to HEB and not looking forward to I-35. That's how most, if not all of us Texans feel. He definitely knows ball. Not his first rodeo. Sonic. Oh, okay. But have you had a corn dog and a cherry limeade yet? A corn dog and a cherry limeade. I don't think it gets much more American than that. Like seriously, the cherry limeade especially. It's like a cherry Sprite mixed in, it's a drink. But anyways, it's not bad. Reasonable, understandable, we agree. Please go to Buc-ee's, HEB, and have some Texas barbecue. Those guys are going to have the most fun ever. I can already tell. They look like a fun group. Dad and son, they're going to enjoy it.
Day 4 in America following England at the World Cup, and today we're heading down to Miami.
Oh, here we go.
Started the day with a walk to Walmart. We literally only went in for something for breakfast and ended up spending $80 on toiletries. Also saw this weird animal. I've got.
This is what is this called? I don't remember what it's called. Some kind of
Absolutely no idea what it is. Then it was time to pack up. We've only been here 3 nights, but somehow we've already got loads more stuff than when we.
It's so true. I think every European that travels to the US, they realize like how much cheaper the goods are. For example, something simple is like a Q-tip, you clean your ear. They're so much cheaper in the US. So, or a razor or anything like that. So I think you can see their Walmart bags. They're stacking up. That's awesome.
We arrived, we picked up the car, managed to squeeze everything in and set off for our 4-hour drive. Had a quick Mackie stop on the way because
Mackie stop?
we
What
were
is that?
starving. The drive was actually pretty easy
Oh, McDonald's. Okay, Mackie. Do you call it that in Britain? I've never heard that
going for
before.
most of it. But then we got close to Miami and the traffic was horrendous. We got to North Miami around 4.5 hours later, made a very
No way. They got Lucky Charms. If you're European and you're watching this, Lucky Charms is like the OG, the original like kids cereal. It is terribly not healthy for you. Like it's full of sugar, completely full. The Lucky Charms, which is those things you can see right here, those are like little marshmallows. And they have different shapes. And anyways, it's supposed to be some kind of cool thing for kids, but it is full of sugar. But otherwise, it's something to try, definitely.
important stop at Walmart for a beer refill before heading to our new villa. As soon as we got there, we went straight into the pool, and then it was barbecue time. Although these two had absolutely no clue what they were doing, so
I love
come
it.
to the rescue. Just a chilled one tonight with a few
Oh, that is the perfect meal. Wow, they're really doing this America thing right. That's
drinks as
great.
we're up early tomorrow.
What is that? What is that salad right there? I don't know what's going on with that plate. Okay, that does look more European than I was expecting based on what they cooked.
We're off to the Everglades in the morning to try and spot some crocs, so we'll see how that goes. Night.
Wow, she's really living it up. That's a duck. I've never seen a duck look like that. It was weird. My sister rent a car. 4 hours in Uber is insanity. Whoa, that was an Uber ride? I thought they had rented a car. Oh my gosh. LOL, we don't have crocodiles, we have alligators. That's true, if you didn't know. Crocodiles are only in Australia because they're saltwater. Alligators are freshwater and they're in the US, if you didn't know. Little fact there. Somehow we got loads more stuff than we even arrived. You're nailing the American experience. So true. So that's a duck. And it's gators, not crocs. True. Florida here, you need sunscreen and bug spray. So many mosquitoes and gnats, these little like flies. This is not a luxury. It is a requirement. 4 hours in an Uber. Yeah, I've never ever heard of someone doing that. Okay, now that you're in Miami, no more Walmart. Go to Target, Publix, Whole Foods, Sprouts. Yeah, anywhere but Walmart. It's so true. Walmart twice in one day is crazy. If you just listen to advice, you'll have so much money. Stop using Ubers and rent a car. Trust me, you'll save thousands. You Uber for 4 hours. Everyone's stuck on that. I mean, it's a good point. All right, let's go to the next one here.
We're in America for the World Cup, and you won't believe they got a loo right in the house. Right to the left, you walk in, and the loo's right here.
The what?
There's a toilet right.
The loo. You call it a loo in
You
Britain.
don't have to go outside. Have you ever seen
What do you mean
the loo
going on
on
that?
the inside? No, it's only there on the outside.
Oh yeah, hold on. I'm confused. The toilet in Britain is on the outside of the home. All right, I'm confused. Please tell me this is a joke. Stop. People will think you're serious. What do you mean you have to go outside? It's the old plumbing. Like, wow, I didn't know this. I just assume y'all's bathrooms are on the inside for all of you. I know some Brits have indoor bathrooms. What's a loo? It's a water closet. Please tell me Europeans don't think we have outhouses. This isn't the 1800s or Little House on the Prairie. Please try Mexican food. Given the chance, it won't disappoint. Tip for y'all, don't waste too much money going to fast food restaurants for food. Go more to more gourmet spots for a better experience. Wow, okay. I'm confused though. What's going on with that?
So you like shopping?
Yes, the British really love Walmart. Here we
A
go.
lot better, honey. We've already got 3 items.
Immediately.
Good point. You're ready to go to Walmart.
That's awesome.
You like the jumper too?
Yeah, 24 quid in England, it's about 95 quid.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently this jacket right here is 95 in England, but it's only 25 here at Walmart. It's true. And for you, my lady, these are good stores. Ross, Burlington, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Those are great. If you're visiting the US, you should check those out. Those are like places for clothes like this. Maybe a little better Oops, a little better quality than Walmart. Let's see. Oh, Walmart commented, it's his first time living too. LOL. Oh my gosh. Wait till I tell Walmart. Walmart saw his video. Thanks so much for commenting. Britain must be a lot worse off than I thought they were. My British husband spent 600 in Ross. That guy's crazy. No, Unc, that's USPA, not Polo. Yeah, it's what is it called? Something Assassins. What is it called? It's not US. Maybe it is US Polo Assassins. I think that's what it stands for. Not Polo. It's a different polo, yeah. He will lose his mind at Costco. He hit the jackpot with the polo. He thought he hit the jackpot with the polo. Wow. I'm glad he's loving it though. That's great.
Mesdames et messieurs, we need to
Oh, French guy. What's he gonna say? Every European visiting America right now.
talk about l'Amérique. As French, we need to stop saying Vive la France and start saying Vive l'Amérique. This place is incroyable. C'est incroyable. I just had Texas barbecue for the first time in my life. Poof.
It's amazing. Really. Barbecue. Ooh, it's my favorite thing in the world. I love barbecue.
Better than any moment in my life. And I am married and have 2 kids. Oh, but in France you have des crêpes, les petits pains au chocolat, les croissants. No, I give my left croissant for a Texas brisket. Don't even get me started on Costco. Costco is bigger than my village where I live. Whatever you want at Costco, it's there. You just show up and you could buy your whole life there.
So true. They have everything. And the quantity is nuts. Like, I think you could buy like a carton of eggs or something. You could probably buy 1 carton for like 50 eggs. Like, the quantities there are insane.
We need to start a revolution just to get Costco in France. I will be the first one to say I will start a revolution to quitter Costco. Les Italiens, les Italians, I'm sorry, but ranch makes pizza better than anything I've ever tasted.
Ranch on pizza. Oh my gosh. This guy, he's 1 foot into being an American. Ranch on pizza. If you haven't had ranch, it's like this white, it's a salad dressing. It's meant for salad, but people use it on pizza too. I don't personally, but yeah, some people like it. I like to dip carrots in it. That's the only thing I would eat ranch with.
When you go to a restaurant, you leave a tip. It's because they're so nice. But my waitress, she came over and talked to us like we had known each other for years. It was like she wanted to be my best friend. And at the end, I felt stupid not to leave a tip in France.
So that's why the tipping culture. That's true. A lot of times you do have. It is fair that you can have a really amazing experience like that, but a lot of times also not. I'll be a little bit pessimistic here. Sometimes, well, most of the time, I would say you don't have that like best friend energy, and they still expect a huge tip.
They want to take off the tip of my head. Speaking about how nice and friendly these Americans are, I think in France, I can count on one hand how many people have smiled at me. Just normally, just smile, you know. I think my mother has smiled at me twice. Here, just going down the street, everybody says hi. Like, what do you want? What do you mean? What do you mean bonjour? Oh, hi. This is a normal road in America.
Yeah. It's actually a nice one, I would say, because it's new. It's newly paved. Also, there's also a bike lane right here. That's not very normal. Like where I'm from, we don't have that.
And this is bigger than the Champs-Élysées. This car right here, it's called a Waymo.
Waymo? I don't know what that is.
C'est ça? Yeah, Waymo. And for the longest time, I wondered why it was called a Waymo. It is because America has way more than the rest of the world.
This guy with the punchline. I love that. I'd give my left croissant for Texas brisket is the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. OMG, I love our sleepover guests so much. Americans are loving the Europeans in America. I am too. I think it's really nice to see their experience. I think my mother smiled at me twice. Hear me out. A toasted croissant with shredded brisket or... Yeah, she's onto something there. I have had a croissant with barbecue inside. It's special. It's special. Have a wonderful time. Oh, American flag, American flag. You got the drink, got the gun. Oh, gosh. As a U.S. citizen, I can say we have done nothing to deserve hosting the World Cup, but the gratitude runs so deep because these moments of global community have been resuscitating to witness. In honor of Marquis de Lafayette, I wish the blessing of ranch and brisket to the people of France. Go to the grocery store and buy the powdered ranch dressing mix. It's restaurant style from Hidden Valley Ranch, and you can make it. You can take it home in your suitcase and make it there. So true. Yeah, they do have that. The powdered version. I got laid off last week, and literally the World Cup videos are my saving grace. They're hilarious. I give my left croissant for a Texas brisket. As a Texan, I get it. Thank you, sir, and welcome to America. Guys, I think this guy's from Utah. Oh, is he just spoofing everyone? Costco is also one of the corporations that take care of their employees, so good choice. Wow, this guy's lovely guy. I hope he is really French though. Okay, Brits in America reporting live about the World Cup. Let's go.
Okay, so we're Brits in America and we're reporting live from the US on the World Cup. How convinced are the Americans that they're going to win?
Every single American person seems to think that they're going to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Americans, they're, let's say it this way, they're overly confident always.
All the Americans are like,
Never in a million years is that happening.
yeah.
Right, let's just be real.
We were literally
Right, let's just be real. This guy, he doesn't want to hear
sat in
it.
the barber shop today and they were all talking about how US are going to win.
That guy literally said, I've not watched a game in 10 years, but the way the commentators made it seem is
I haven't watched the game in 10 years, but the way the commentators made it, the commentators really make you feel like, wow, we're really about to win this.
we're going to win the World Cup.
Yeah, so
It is wild.
that's an update from the Americans, from the Brits.
That's awesome. They're really experiencing true America with that kind of comment. Y'all got to stop lying. Nobody thinks we're going to win. Genuinely, we're not lying. You making stuff up. We didn't even know we had a team. So true. If they're saying that to you, it's only because they know you care. You're officially being trolled. I'm calling BS. No way a whole room of people were talking about soccer. Girl, more than half of us don't even know we're playing. I thought we were just hosting, not gonna lie. There's no way anyone was talking about the World Cup. Yeah, Americans are it's funny because Americans cannot care about anything, but as soon as you say Americans have a team, they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna win. Like, no doubt. Even though nobody watches it, nobody even knows you have a team, nobody roots for it. I bet most Americans couldn't name a single player on the team. So it's funny they're having that experience. And it sounds about right. Europeans in America, World Cup Walmart edition. Let's go. All right, he's in Texas. Look at the amount of flags. You have American flags, you have Texas flags. Thousands of rollbacks across Texas. And you got prices. You can see prices here. Texans come here for low prices. They're always pitching the low price.
Walmart. Wow. Look at those.
And it's just full of them. This has to be a culture shock for him. It is just completely full of American gear.
I think they're getting ready for something fucking heat in Texas. Huh. What the hell?
Oh my gosh. This is such a honest reaction of Walmart. Look how many fans. This is the thing about America. You can literally pick so many brands out. I mean, look how many, well, actually, this is just one brand, but look how many options you have.
Wow. You gotta cool down with that shit. There's only one. There's probably thousands of those fans. And the air conditioners.
Air conditioners.
Huh. Wow.
That's awesome. What an experience. Who's here from the one video of that girl laughing? I don't know what that means. I love that it's near the 4th of July, so we look extra insane. That's true. Like in America, when a holiday's coming up, for example, Halloween or Christmas or Thanksgiving, or I'm trying to think of a global. Let's just go with Christmas. About a month before Christmas, you're going to see the shelves are full of Christmas gear. There's snowmen, there's Santa Claus decorations, there's all kinds of stuff. And so it's funny because it's true. Like the World Cup is happening right now, right around the 4th of July, which this year is going to be the biggest celebration ever because it's 250 years. So yeah, that's funny because that is 100% correct. It looks even crazier. Don't panic, but Walmart used to sell fish. Yeah, they did. You could buy a pet fish in there. Texas is basically its own country, but also the most American place in America, true. LOL, get ready for 4th of July. The fact that you went to Texas Walmart is so funny. They are a little bit extra compared to other Walmarts in the US, true. Texas just does everything a bit bigger than everybody else. It's so funny because Texas is not like any other state in the US. Yeah, Texas love Texas. The box shake fans are the best, by the way, if you need one. It's true, they're great. Watch these videos from Texas and you're realizing that we're the party house state. Get the air conditioner, not a fan. Heat hasn't come yet. You'll soon understand the fan thing, especially if a hurricane hits. Oh gosh. Yeah, you gotta dry out your pantry or your house because of the hurricane. All right, let's go. Boston, Scotland invasion. The Tartan Army. Tartan Army is insane. Here we go.
I've seen Boston this fun. Tartan Army are the greatest people on earth.
I love it. I love it. This guy looks like he's from Boston, and he is just absolutely loving the vibe. This is great.
The Scottish are the greatest alive. I have never in my life seen Boston like this. The most fun I've ever had.
This is great. I mean, this is amazing. This is amazing. I have so much FOMO. I wish I was there.
Is this weekend with the Scots. Look at this. Look at this.
Soccer ball, the soccer ball inbound.
It's pandemonium out here. These guys, look at these guys. Let's Scotland. Come on, Scotland. Prediction. 4-0. Come on, Scotland.
I think they ended up winning 1-0 over Haiti. This guy really is having the best day of his life.
Pure chaos. Come on, Scotland. Just.
You know what else is true? I just thought about this. When an American is surrounded by like an amazing vibe and a team like this, Scottish, you know, the Tartan Army and people like this, Americans will 100% cheer for Scotland. Like 100% complete dedication, all out for Scotland. Like this guy, he's probably cheering for Scotland now.
The best weekend in Boston maybe ever. It is insane. Look at this. I'm stepping over beer cans. Look at this.
It's a takeover. America's never seen anything like this. This is amazing. Look at the takeover. Oh my gosh. That tree, those trees right there who've been there for 60 years, they've never seen anything like this.
If you're not here already, you gotta get here. Boston is the place to be right now.
This is unbelievable. I have so much FOMO. My dad is there somewhere. Please take care of him. Scots need to have a play date with Boston more often. People want them to stay. Scotland plus Boston seems like a natural match. That's so true. They come to Boston and have shown the utmost respect for our city. The Bostonians, the people from Boston are absolutely loving these Scottish people. I love it too. It's making me smile. I mean, you can see the smile on my face. Like, this is amazing. This makes me happy. Praying Boston doesn't run out of beer. Who's tagging Susanna Reed in this? I don't know what that means. You are welcome. I'm loving all these videos of how your city has welcomed the Tartan Army. Best footy fans in the world. From a Scot. The way you say Tartan is killing me. The what army? Hey, that's my boyfriend. There he said he was working away. That's awesome. Yeah, he's working. He's having the best day of his life. Let's go. The Netherlands fans have arrived. You're kidding me. They're literally taking over Dallas. Netherlands playing Japan. I think that game just finished up. It was a tie 2-2. But yeah, anyways, this is insane. I mean, look how many fans are at this game. What? There's like 10,000 people from the Netherlands here. And all in orange. Maybe more. Oh my gosh. How can you not love this? How can you not love it? Look how many people. They're outside of the, I can see on the left side, they're outside of the old baseball stadium. They're actually not outside of the arena where they play. Wow, what a vibe. We got Netherlands flags. I mean, it's all orange. This is great. Oh, wait a second. What is it? I did not know there was an orange mascot. Is that actual or is that someone just from America dressing up? That's amazing. Do you love them? Netherlands have the best fans in this entire tournament so far. I don't know. This Tartan Army. What do you think? I mean, It seems like Netherlands fans and the Tartan Army, I wish I could say it better. Tartan Army. Am I the only one who thinks the Netherlands could go all the way this year? True. I'm thinking that too. Netherlands versus Japan. The winner gets Indonesia. Who's here at 2-2? I am. Netherlands tied 2-2. Okay, there's some British colony stuff going on there. And I guess Netherlands colonies. That's German reference. 7-1, 2-2. Who's here after Germany? German fans are chiming in. German fans are chiming in. I gotta see this crowd one more time. This is amazing. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I am absolutely loving this, discovering Europeans' interest and discovering the US for the first time. I mean, the World Cup is such a global uniting event, so it's actually really nice for me to see so many Americans, read about so many Americans loving the Europeans visiting America. So if you're European, if you ever consider visiting America, or if you're there for the World Cup, let me know how it is. I'd love to hear your take, your opinion, and your experience. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see another one just like this, make sure you hit like and subscribe. These videos will keep coming your way. There's so much to explore together. I'm an American still discovering football, European football, and I'm loving seeing these European fans, and I can't wait to keep discovering that. I'm going to keep exploring Europe and these amazing countries. So make sure you like and subscribe. And I got to give a shout out always to my channel members. Thank you so much for being a channel member and joining me on this journey. It means the world that you are joining me. All my channel members see every single video I post first. So if you want to get that exclusive access, make sure you check out the channel membership down below. And thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you, channel members, as always. I hope you enjoyed the video wherever you're watching this, whether it's evening, morning, midday, lunch, or in the afternoon. I hope you have the best day ever, and I hope to see you in the next video. Cheers.